Čuma or kuga, plague or pestilence, is the demon of disease. People used to think that Čuma was a living being and looks like a woman. Many imagined her as a grandmother, and more rarely as a young woman dressed in white. But they also imagined her as having 4 eyes, and that she carried with her a book or a list of people to infect, and that she carried a bag with arrows, which she infects people. Čumas were believed to live in a distant overseas country, and when they go out into the world to infect people, their husbands stay at home to work the land. When the plague appeared, people would prepare a welcome for the Čuma. They would start cleaning the house. Everything would be washed and people would maintain hygiene, because the Čuma does not like impurity. If the dishes or the house were unclean, Čuma would poison everything. You should beware of Čuma, because everything it touches, it takes with it. That there is a saying, takes children like the Čuma. In order for people to please Čuma, they would make an offering to Čuma by leaving bread wrapped in a clean towel, salt, a bowl of clean water, a stalk of basil, and a comb, because they believed that Čuma liked to comb and take care of its hair. It is also believed that in addition to cleanliness, if people met Čuma, they would obey her, and that people had to carry her on their backs across the water, and that she was very light, and they could carry her without any problems. But if she called someone out of their house and they responded, Čuma would infect them. If Čuma touched someone under their nose, that man would sneeze 3 times, and if no one said to help to him, he would have to die. People thought that Čuma should not be called by her name, but that they called her godmother or aunt, so that she would be merciful to them. It was believed that plague would come when people deserved punishment by their sins, and that is why they bring a list or a book with their victims. One of the most famous superstitious way to defend against Čuma is to crawl throughout the Čuma's or plague's shirt. In Jagodina in 1837, the plague appeared, so Knez Miloš, royalty, wanted to protect himself, his family, and the army from the plague. So he ordered that the infection be limited. So he ordered in Požarevac, where he was at the time, that 9 naked women in one night, in front of the fire and without candles, to secretly spin and wave a shirt, throughout which Knez Miloš slipped through, all his family and all the soldiers in the barracks. A similar belief about passing throughout Čuma's shirt also exists in Greece. So this belief is either a result of Greek influence or it is a common heritage. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, plague and cholera were considered to be sisters, but over time the Čuma or plague began to be considered the demon of all diseases and pandemics. I hope you like this video. Goodbye and see you in the next time.